Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here at the AV Stumpfl booth at this year's IAAPA. I'm very happy to be here yet once more. We're showing you a whole range of different high-tech developments that are available as of now. Since we're originally from two slightly different markets, I'm just going to explain some of the things you're seeing here. So one pillar of AV Stumpfl's international success is the projection screens themselves. So you can see a couple of examples, the screen behind there, the smaller one there. We've got mobile screens, we've got screens for fixed installations, etc., etc. That's one aspect of what we're looking at. Something that is slightly more interesting in terms of the technology that you can see right now. Visuals there is that we are showing you a lot of examples from our media server range. So it's projection screens on one hand and media servers and show control solutions on the other hand. We're very happy to be able to introduce our RAW server, and the RAW stands for the fact that we're offering uncompromising quality, which is not just a marketing slogan, but to our knowledge, we're the only media server at the moment that can play out 4 simultaneous streams of 4K at 60 FPS. But this baby can also handle 120 FPS, and something that's of particular interest to a lot of content designers is the fact that we can also handle a full 12-bit color space, which is really good. Now behind me, you're seeing a edge-blended 8K projection, so that would be 8,000 pixels wide, because one of the many things that you can do with our Wing software solution is to create a seamless canvas from basically an unlimited number of projectors in that sense. But obviously wherever we send the pixels is not an issue to us. So if customers wanted to use LED displays, or if they wanted to use LCD, multi-display solutions, that kind of thing, we don't really care. It's all networkable, it can be connected, it can be synchronized, and we can also do dome projections with that, so you can just, quote-unquote, use it for really professional 24/7 layout solutions that are really important for the theme park industry in particular. Or you could also mix some of the things that I just mentioned. So we have very small hardware pieces like those FHD players over there, and at the other end of the spectrum we have the RAW server. And it's not either or, you can combine these because we're really trying to be as modular as possible. Now, on one hand, a lot of people know that we can do the play-out side of things, but the fact that we can offer show control solutions that give even non-programmers the ability to create custom-made interface solutions, that's something a lot of people don't know yet. So there's always the usual suspects that have been doing these things for years and years, but with our AVIO, that's spelled AVIO, software and hardware solutions, we can offer that as well. So just to give you an example, as long as we can read out the data stream, we support so many protocols that we can use that to then trigger or change or manipulate the media playout. So one example would be whether it's a pressure sensor or you could have a Kinect device. As long as it's a standard protocol, and even a lot of non-standard ones, we can read out the data and then do something to the projection. Now, just in order to illustrate that principle, I'm going to show you our fruit control, which is obviously just in that little gag, but it illustrates what I've been talking about. There's a banana right there, and that's our 8K loop in the background. Now when I touch the banana, as if by magic, we're suddenly in Banana Land, and there it's gone again. Now, I'm rather aware of the fact that fruit control is not necessarily going to be the next big thing, but it's just to kind of fire up your imagination or the customer's imagination. You could also just have a touchscreen interface. You could have the most advanced backend you wanted, but then make it really easy with just a couple of buttons that could restart something. You can have scheduling options in that, so it can be really easy at the end of the day, no matter what you're trying to show. So the message we're really trying to give to especially a lot of people in the US who most probably will know us from the projection screen side of things is that yes, we do media and show control systems at an extremely high level, and you know, why not just give us a call and look at what we have to offer, because obviously there's sometimes a continental divide that we are much more well known at this point for these things in the European part of the world than in North America. But this is hopefully going to change. It has been a really great show so far, a lot of wonderful conversations, great leads, and you know, really looking forward to returning next year. So that's it in a nutshell. Thank you very much.